Good afternoon and welcome to Marnie's Mixed Bag. I'm Sarah. I know I say this a lot of the time, but I really want to get better at uploading my videos. So let's get a little community kicked off with a WIP parade right now. First of all though, I'd just like to say that I am also considering doing some live streams, which I do here on YouTube, so maybe on a Friday night, probably between 7 and 9 as a rough idea. At night, that is, obviously not in the morning, it's way too early in the morning. So let me know in the comments below if that is something you'd be interested in. Okay, so to get back on track, get back on these videos, I thought I'd start with a WIP parade. I have 20 WIPs, which I know for some people that's loads and for other that's not many. So I'm going to show them all off in chronological order from oldest to newest. And I'll always say the words, I want to get my WIPs down, and then next week I'll have a new start. It's just how I roll. I've learned that now and I go with it. I just roll with it. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, I have a kit by DMC which is called Playtimes Over, and I will insert a picture of what it will look like when it's done here. Okay, and this is where I am at the moment. Now this was started in 2014. So let me just I did it on my phone for a change. Oh, I can see through the fabric. Oh, there we go, that's better, isn't it? So, Playtimes Over, it's a DMC kit on 16 count fabric that came with it. I started this the 19th of December 2014. 2014. So, when it comes to doing next year's plans, this will be on the hit list, so to speak, because I want to try and get my oldest WIPs done first. We'll see how that goes. I'm afraid they will be rusting, because if I don't put stuff back in their packets while I'm doing it, I'll forget. I'll just forget. I know what I'm like. Okay, so next up we have the Storytime sampler by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I will insert a picture of what it looked like finished here. Okay, and this is where I am up to. If I can unfold it, would be helpful. So we've got that there. Oh, there we go. So this is stitched on a random piece of 25 count fabric that I raided from my mother's stash. And I started it around the 1st of June 2015. I don't know the exact dates for a lot of things, I just know a rough year. Because I saw lots of people stitching this on floss tube and then I joined in, so I know I didn't do it from the beginning. So I thought roughly the middle of the year for that one. So again, probably on my plans for next year, because I'm going to say it, I want to finish stuff. I'm sure I'll start stuff too, but you know. So next up we have the Fabulous Women Stitch Along by Clouds Factory, which I will insert a picture of what it looks like when it's done here. Okay, and this is where, no, that's upside down. Hold up, bear with. There we go. This is where I'm at the moment. Okay, so this is stitched on a Sparkly's fabric 28 count 2/2. I can't remember the colourway name, but I'm sure if you took a screenshot if you really want this fabric and messaged Kate at Sparkly's, she'd tell you. I think I started this around the 10th of January 2017. That seems to be when Clouds Factory start their stitch alongs. I've literally done January and not done any more from 2017. I'd let you judge if you like, because I'm judging me right now. Okay, so then next up is Into the Jungle by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, which I will put a preview of what it will be like when it's done here. and this is where I am at right now. Still on the first block. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So this is stitched on an 18 count Ada by Chromatic Alchemy called Nouriel's Forest. I started this on the 5th of January 2017 with my good friend Bonnie of Purple Frog Stitches for her birthday. And I did work on some of this block this year before I got fed up and put it away. But I need to get a move on with some of these things, because again, there's a lot of 2017, I've realised. I clearly had a year of starts that year for me, not like compared to others. So next up we have Pokemon Generation 1. If I can find a picture of what it will look like when it's done, I'll put that in here. Okay, and this, oh dear, what are these threads? Is where I'm up to at the moment. There we are. I love the faces I'm putting with the focus of making sure things have seen. So this was started on the 28th of December 2017. And I'm stitching on 22 count 2 over 1. I'm not sure if it'll work in Pattern Keeper. I need to give it a try. But if not, good old pen and paper will have to suffice. So that's that one. And then next up, I've got Save the Stitches by Elizabeth Almond. Make sure there's no threads in there. Alright, and I'll put a picture here. Okay, and this is where I am up to. This way, there we go. So this is stitched on 36 count 2 over 2, and I started this on the 28th of December 2017. This one's got 2 needle minders apparently. So that's that one. Like I said, sorry, I've got to put things away as I'm doing it, otherwise I'm just gonna forget. Well, I say forget, I just won't bother. And then the little pit pat of tiny feet of my children, I say tiny, they're getting bigger now. It's growing too fast. Right, Mother Maya is next by Ink Circles, and I will pop a picture up here of what it will look like when it's done. Okay, and this is a ridiculously piddly amount of work done on it. I need to do more, like a lot more, because I'm using DMC thread 69, and yes, when I chose it, I did chuckle a little bit. So that's all I've done. That's it. That's all I've got done. This is on a Sparkly's fabric, but I can't remember which one. 32 over 2. And I started this on the 11th of May 2018. So how does this fold? This way? Okay, like this? No, that doesn't look right. Oh dear. Let's leave that there. I'll fold that later. Okay, next up we have Jack Frost by Little House Needleworks, and I will pop a picture up here of what it will look like done. And this is where I am up to right now. And it's only on half the fabric, so I can use the other half for something else. So this is stitched on an 18 count Devosa called Midas by Chromatic Alchemy. Hang on, I started it on the 27th of April 2019. So yeah, got a bit more to do on that one. Right, and then we've got Snow Village by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I will pop a picture in here of it all done. And this is where I am up to. This is stitched on an 18 count Devosa called Cumulatus, probably butchered that, by Chromatic Alchemy, and I started this on the 30th of September 2019. I've just got this house on the end, this row, and then I've got the bottom row to go, so not too much really, but like I said, I want to get some of my older whips out of the way first. Bit of ASMR for you there. Next up I have Butterfly Keeper, which is a Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's artwork by Hannah Lynn. This is stitched 32 count 2/2, and I started it on the 1st of April 2020, and this is where I'm up to so far. Oh, hang on, there we go. I do love how she's turning out. Not far off a page finish either. Which is good, because we like a page finish. No, oh my, I've got in the right state with this. Apparently I don't know how to fold fabric anymore. My brain's just gone, nah, don't want fabric. Rude. Okay, so that's that one. Next up we've got Jurassic Park by Country Magic Stitch, and I will put a picture in here. Okay, this is stitched 32 count 2/2, and I started this on the 26th of October 2020. And if you see me looking down, it's because I've got my laptop with notes in front of me and I won't remember what I've done otherwise. So that's it so far. So the idea is that I'm doing this for my boy because he loves dinosaurs, but that's how far I've got. He's 6, so I think I might just be doing it for fun in the end, but you know, who cares, as long as I'm having fun. Okay, so let me scroll my notes down. There we go. Right, next up we've got Northern Lights by Carolyn Manning, and I'll put the picture in here. And this is the piddly amount I've got done so far on this one. It's ridiculous. So piddly. So this is stitched on a Chromatic Alchemy, but I don't have the bit of paper. It'll be a 25 count, and I'm doing it over 1, 2/1, 2/1. And I started this on the 1st of November 2020. So a long way to go on that one. Long way. Right, let's put that down there for a minute. Okay, next we've got the Prairie Schooler Alphabet by Prairie Schooler. And I'm stitching this on 18 count fabric 2/1. I am going to do it in 3 parts, so I've got 9 letters on each one, or 9 items on each one, because some of it's like the ampersand, isn't it, and stuff. And I first started this on the 25th of April 2020, and it's just on an 18 count Ada. I think it's a DMC Ada, but this is where I am up to so far. I do love the colours in it. Okay, next up we have got Quotes to Live By, which was a stitch along by Emma Congdon of Stitch Rovia. This is a 18 count Devosa in a rebus, again Chromatic Alchemy. What am I saying? No, there. I started this also on the 25th of April 2020. That was a virtual retreat for MK because we couldn't go anywhere. Obviously, it's 2020. So I had all the starts. So we've got this one is here. I am converting some of the thick colours because there's a lot of pink in it, and I don't do pink if I can help it. So purple. I'm converting it to purple. Of course I am. It's me, and I love purple. Okay, next up we have the Samplers of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks, which at the moment is January I've got on the go, so I'll insert a picture of that when it's done here. And here, actually I'm gonna cheat. Let's do this. So it's my travel piece. I'm taking it with me when I go on stitching meetups and stuff. So that's it so far. You can't really see the white very well. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I'm stitching all of them individually, but on a 32 count 2/2. And I started this one on the 5th of December 2020. That's how behind I am. Although I've been told to switch it to a head now ready for this January. Because on this I've only got a row of snowmen and a row like this to go up the top. And then I can move on to February. So I'm counting them all as one WIP because it's a set. I'm just going to move on from one to the other. But I'll just show this one for now because that's where I'm at. Okay. Then we've got Tribal Penguin by KLT Charting. And I am stitching that on 18 count Devosa in Ravenclaw by Chromatic Alchemy. And this is where I'm up to so far. Piddly. Need to do better. I started this on the 26th of October 2020. So, yeah, I need to do more. I need to do more on that one. I say that about all of them really, haven't I? I need to do more. I just need more hours in the day so I can have more stitchy time, is what it is. It's what it is. Okay, so next we've got Twisted Band Sampler by Northern Expression Needleworks. I'm stitching this on a 32 count 2/2. It's just an off-white creamy thing from Spike Up. It's my first time using silks, but that's as far as I've got. It's just that little corner. I don't think I've even finished this band yet in the cross stitch bit, but it's fun when I've stitched it. So it's Dinky Dye Silk, so I've got the silk pack for that. I do need to do more. Again, I'm saying it again, I need to do more on that one. It's like a common theme. Okay, so next we've got Clouds Factory Stitch Along from this year. There's no Planet B. I'm stitching it on an 18 count Devosa from from Chromatic Alchemy, but I've lost the name of it, so I don't know what it's called. Oh. But this is where I'm at so far. Again, I've seemed to have a thing with doing January and not moving any further. But hey, that's me. I'm like, oh, I like this idea. It's a stitch along. Let's do it. And then I just collect the chart for a year and still have it about 6 years later. So Freebie Ice Princess by Hade is next. It was a freebie a few years ago. Now I did have it started on a 25 count fabric, and when I pulled it out to work on it, because it's full coverage and it was a scrap piece of 25 count from God knows where, I just didn't get on with it. So I've restarted it on an 18 count Devosa by Chromatic Alchemy. Again, lost the piece of paper with the name of it, I'm afraid. But so, and because on the previous iteration I started in a corner, I've started in the middle this time because Pattern Keeper lets you do that now. Makes it easier to find. So that's where I'm at so far on her, and I restarted her on the 10th of October this year. And next is you can see I've got a thing about Hannah Lynn's hates. So next up, I decided to go big or go home for my new start at the latest MK stitching retreat. So I started this one on the 23rd of October. I'm stitching it on 22 count, 2 over 1, and it is Hannah Lynn's Montage by Haid, which is all tied up nice and neatly on here. So that's where I'm up to so far, and it's about the height of my smallest child. It's a ridiculously huge piece of fabric, but it's fun to stitch on. And I think I forgot to do the bit about the picture, but I'll insert it somewhere so you can see it. And last but not least, I had a new start the other day because I want to do something for the school that my youngest will be leaving. So this is called Let's Hug a Teacher by Ursula Michaels, and it is on an 18 count fabric by Chromatic Alchemy called Abyss. And this is where I'm at so far. You can see the words. It's good, it's good. And I will put a picture of what it will look like when it's done here, because I forgot to say that a second ago, because that's clever. So that is all of my whips that I've got for now. I'm sure there'll be more at some point. I do plan on starting the Epic Disney Princesses at some point. I haven't decided when, but I seem to not be able to keep my mitts off of backs right now. Take that how you will. So my plan is to work on the sample of the month patterns when I go to meetups each week with some friends and stitch on that, because it's portable, it's small, it's easy to move about. I do want to work on Hannah Lynn. I think the goal for this month is to try the Montage one, I should add. The goal is to try and get 500 stitches in for the month at the moment. I was doing Whip Go and that went out the window. I'm replanning and regrouping for next year, so when I've worked out what I'm doing for that, I will share with you all. So also again, let me know what you think about doing the live streams, if it's something you'd be interested in. It'd be like a live stitch with me, so you'll see my stitching and my face. Yeah, it's up to you what you want to see. And we can chat in the chat about whatever while stitching, and you can just watch the project grow. If that's your thing, let me know below. But otherwise that's it. So thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button to make me keep my butt in gear and make more videos. Yeah, also click the bell because that will help you. And that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate all the support of everyone who's stuck with me, even though I've not uploaded very regular at all. I do plan to fix this. Keep me accountable, people. Nag me. I'll put in the description where you can find me so you can nag me. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye bye.